Shalom. First off, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor be to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashami Awashai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. It's Kalalalim La Yahweh Ba'ashami Awashai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. That's what you say it in the pure language, the Hebrew. Double honors to our apostles of James. So like I'm turning off the phone. So like double honors meant to our apostles of James, Grimstone. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with sincerity and in our truth. You know, and if you haven't heard me clearly in the beginning, you know, we give our praise, glory, and honor to the Most High. Our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. Alright, and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians are the real Israelites. We are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Alright, now the topic at hand is, you know, this digital society. And I'm gonna play the video. I don't want to make this lesson too long, but I'll play the video and then we get into some precept, because the government of Jamaica is pushing in somewhat speed, or pushing for a digital economy, a digital society. Reason being, and he said it, if they will be left behind, if with the rest of the world left behind, because the rest of the world is moving away from certain things and trying to accomplish a digital society, and they're moving in the same direction. Now, what does that mean? What a digital society mean? Where is it heading? That's what we are going to actually highlight. But to show you, just listen to this video, and we're going to show you the actions that these men will lie and go to the distance to deceive people into accepting these traps that they're setting, to lure them into this trap. The trap that is being set is ultimately the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. So what they're doing, they're laying the platform, they're laying out the framework. Alright, and that's some of the things that we're going to elaborate on in the video here. Alright, the trap is being set. Alright, regardless if you believe it or not, the digital society or digital economy that they're trying to accomplish is strictly to chip people. That's the end goal. I don't know if somebody went up there and tell this man, but I didn't go that. See? So let's go ahead with the videos. Brothers out here already seen this, but I just want to make a point. Where am I?
In the coming weeks, and days, I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the National Identification System. We have put in place.
Alright, the National Identification System, NIDS, Nids, is similar to what India have, the Aadhaar identification card. Alright, and if you know anything about the Aadhaar, AADHAAR, Aadhaar system, the Aadhaar system that they have, it is strictly biometric, and everything is linked with bank account, and it's an ID, and different paperwork that you have with the same system. And that's what the world is actually pushing forward, because every nation, every country, I do this unique identification. Why? Because the UN give that mandate, so them to do it. Look up ID 2020. Saying, and you will understand this is a UN mandate that every nation, because this is all this is actually a new world order system, or a new world order initiative that they're bringing into play. But with the ultimate goals, let's go.
Our digital currency, we have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their application system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given direction.
Yeah, the digital currency, which is Jamdex. All right. Jamdex has been made legal tender. First country in the world to make digital currency legal tender, and that's Jamaica. All right, they're planning on phasing out cash. That's what is going on. You have JUTC going cashless. They have Quisk, which is you can pay without cash. You can go in a taxi. These are the things that some of them are initiative, some of them have been fully implemented. Seeing some of them, you have the ENDS system, which was initiated in the 2020, I believe. All right, in the CV-19 pandemic. All right, but continue.
To our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace.
All right, so 2 key things that him said in this video. Fully digital, we're moving into a fully digital society, fully digital economy. You don't need to add anything to that. It's simple what it is. Fully digital just means cashless. See? And then what does he say again? He confirmed they're moving away from cash. See? Banking systems are coming on board, and that's why even Nids, Nids, and our banks, basically, you have certain banks that are actually, joining and taking on to the initiative that, they will be accepting Nids, or something like that. They will, want to come together with that Nids platform, because that's gonna be where your bank account gonna link to it. All right, let's see. But hear what this is what he did next, right?
Good calculating on the.
Let me fix this. See, let me fix this. Let me fix this. All right.
The internet. And my good friend, the leader of the opposition, is among those who have circulated, and I'm being very polite, euphemistic, circulated concerns about digital payments. There is no attempt by the government to remove cash, meaning paper money, from the system. Just stop for one moment. Just be rational. Why would the government spend billions of dollars to change currency to a new, durable banknote that we don't have to be changing it ever so often, only to turn around and take it out of the system? Don't you see it is stupidness? But the number of people who have followed it gets me worried about what Jamaicans are consuming as information. I'm worried. Where is our reasoning? And why is it so simple for us to be attracted by rumors? As your Prime Minister, I have a duty to call it out when I see it. We have spent money to put in place a new, durable note that accounts for the inflation in the society, the convenience of the notes that you need to make payment, and then to just turn around and say no. Come on. It's stupid. Good.
All right. So, and him do that because when he made that speech in the first video, people, catch up on him and were actually, saying things like, it's the mark of the beast, and, they were saying a lot of things on it, and, we're getting backlash from it. So, now him come and him change him out, say, like, people are stupid. But he said what he said. but he only did this, man, as like a smear campaign. Now, look, this is what he did after. All right, let's look at this. All right, let's look at what he did after, man. Open. All right. So when you look at this, right? You look at this. Jamaica and India collaborate in digital technology. All right. Now, what digital technology does India have? All right. We're gonna read on that. What the fuck? We are going too long without a precept. All right. This is a precept that come to mind. John 8 and 44. First one. We can get some other one along the way. So John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father the devil. The word devil go back to the Greek diablo, which means deceiver, slanderer. You know. And the lust of your father ye will do. The lust, another word for lust is desire. It is the desire of the elite to accomplish this digital society, this digital economy. It is not the agenda or the initiative of any one of these countries around the world. It is the desire, the lust of the elite, the lust that the international bankers have, the real wicked that run the earth. They want to accomplish a new world order, in which they will accomplish, or in which they will possess, total control of how you spend your money, accountability, this and that. That's their desire. But they have these men. They set up these men. See, who believe that they are in somewhat favor of the agenda that these world bankers or Esau, the devil, the so-called white man, is trying to push. Because Esau is the devil, man. When it say your father the devil, it's not talking about that a spiritual being or a being under the earth, or a red man under the earth with a three teeth fork. You know, talk about that. It's talk about the so-called white man. His true nationality is Edom. His forefather Esau. Alright? They are the true biblical Edomites, man. And they've been trying to hide that identity and that nationality for years. Spend money, destroy artifacts, destroy information. And they have puppets that they set up, man, to say that, like Vocab Malone, to say that the Edomites were destroyed. When were they destroyed? See? Herod the Idumean. Herod was an Idumean. He was an Edomite. When were they destroyed? The bourgeois family. See? They are Edomites. See? So to say that they were destroyed in the time of where was it? Whenever I'm said, how long ago? But that's not the case. That's the devil that the Bible is talking about, man. Your father, the devil. Alright? The lusts of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And this is who these men that's who these men subscribe to. Alright? They subscribe to the devil. They believe in the way of the devil. They believe in accomplishing these agenda, and believe in some way or form that them are going to benefit from whatever the devil have to offer them, man. The so-called white man. Alright? Well, let's go back to this information right here. So Jamaica and India collaborate in digital technology. Alright? So the article, I'm gonna try to read through the article quickly, or just jump to a certain point. I don't want to make the lesson too long. It says Jamaica and Republic of India have signed a memorandum of understanding to strengthen collaboration between the nations in digital technology. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, in providing details in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, said the agreement will see cooperation in sharing successful digital public infrastructure aimed at promoting financial inclusion, all right, and social and economic transformation. Now that financial inclusion is they're trying to reach everybody, all right, they're trying to give everybody access to the digital system. All right, their idea or their reason, so that everybody can be reached when them a give out government grants and all of these things. These are the things, the nice things, or them pretty up it, and that is the reason why it is a trap. All right, it is easy to set, dress it nice, make it look pretty, make it look convenient, talk about all of the good things, seeing, but it's really a trap. That's how a trap is, a snare. You're only gonna know that it's a trap when you get caught. Bam. And then you're sorry, so you take the bait. And that's how the system is being set up. Let's jump. The Prime Minister, who was reporting on his recent visit to India, said the government remains committed to investing in public digital infrastructure project that will improve service delivery for Jamaicans and visitors alike. Our cooperation with India is to catalyze it and to make it much more widely available, he said. Wallace noted that the use of digital technology in India, such as the UPI, United Payment, I forgot the other acronym, part of the acronym, has facilitated the transfer of benefits and enable the government to reach more persons. Alright, and that's their excuse. Alright, that's their excuse for them to reach more people. See? He said the replication of the system in Jamaica will see improved benefits for individuals who access services such as the program advancements through health and education path, noting that persons will no longer have to stand in line to receive payment. And yes, it is tedious for them. It is hard for them to actually stand in line, waiting for grants, waiting for payouts, in the sun and all of them things there. See? So it is, yes, more convenient if you can get it on your card. But them leave out the cons, man. Them leave out the negative effect what I got have on people in terms of them not tell you where the future plans for it is, where it leads. See? Them not tell you the real agenda behind what them do. Why them only highlight the good things? But we're going to show you what is happening with India. India has used this Unified Payment Interface. Yes, that's what it is. Unified Payment Interface, UPI. Their digital public infrastructure and their national identification system to increase public social net payment, he pointed out. So the identification card, the Aadhaar, or the NIDS in Jamaica, it's an identification card, but it's also incorporated with digital technology. You can get your pay straight to your bank account, and you use a card to do whatever. You can withdraw money just like the Aadhaar card. You can withdraw money. You can use it for identification. You can shop with it and all of them things. One unique identification with identification number. In Jamaica they call it national identification. We call it NIN, national identification number. They were explaining how they were increasing benefits to include more farmers in the social safety net, which is all good and dandy. You really don't want to reach more farmers because it can be done without a damn card. It can be done without it. But if you want to do it, yes, you can do it that way if you want to do it. But what about the sinister agenda behind it? What about where you're leading them? All right, to getting them trapped into this digital society. All right. We're going to show you something that is seriously happening in India, man. Alright, which is something that Jamaica needs to do with our part. One of our complaints. Alright, let me skip that. The Prime Minister explained that India launched its biometric national ID program, the Aadhaar, right, in 2009, noting that by 2023 more than 1.3 billion individuals were enrolled. India's population stands at 1.4 billion. Seen? So the majority of India, according to this information right here, have been enrolled in a digital identification program. And as they said, that the same thing they might try to replicate. See? Now let's look at this, right? Let's look at something. All right. Let me read something. I'm gonna read this first, and then we All right. Elderly Ganjamunda of Pathalakadi village stopped getting PDS grains. He stopped getting PDS grains since more than a year. His ration card was cancelled. All right. So they cancelled his ration card as it was not linked with what? The Aadhaar. It wasn't linked with Aadhaar. The Aadhaar payment system or the Aadhaar card, the Aadhaar identification system that they have. So them cut him ration. Modi can add this info in his tall claims of viscous in his country rally today. Anyway, so that's the point. Let's look at another example, right? This person, if my fingers are good to vote, why aren't they enough for an Aadhaar card? Asks Parwati Divai, a waste worker whose fingers are damaged by leprosy. Like many others without the Aadhaar card, she can't get her disability pension or rations. See? So if you don't have and that's exactly what this precept in Revelation 13 and 9 tell you their agenda. Revelation 13 and 9 tell you what them are gonna do and I eat them a do. You see, right? It start to play out that way. You know, it start to play out that way in different aspects of life, man. When that chip is made mandatory, you're gonna see this you're gonna see Revelation 13 verse 14, 16 and 17 in full action, man. See, this is the blueprint right here. The Mosaic gave it to John long before. This is what is playing out now in this society, man. The digital economy, the cashless society that they're trying to accomplish. People will be left behind. Is either you have it or you don't have access. And they said it a long time ago. If you don't have the NIDS, the Nids card, you won't have access to government services. They said it. And they're trying to turn their mouth from it, man. Just like what he did a while ago, the Bob and Weave thing, like he never talked about a cashless society, a fully digital society. We're gonna see what even India do, because you run Ghana India, we go copy India system, we replicate it as them say. They did the same. They went to Estonia because Estonia, I think Estonia is fully digital too. And they went to Estonia to admire and to look at how Estonia established their digital economy. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Cash, it is up. It will be, according to their agenda, cash is not part of the agenda. See? It's all about accountability. It's all about tracking. See? Your digital footprint. It's all about giving accountability to every money we come into existence. Every money, what you do with it. See? What you do with it. How you get it. You know, those are the things, man. When you have a digital economy and a digital infrastructure, you'll be able to do things like that. You know? But with cash out there, just raw cash just flowing, you can't give account so easy. You know? Alright, this is Revelation. I'm going to get straight to the point. Revelation 13 verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Alright, small and great. From the little child to the big. See? Need to say small nation, great nation. Small nation, big nation. Regardless of how it is. So, you know, from the smallest to the greatest. From the child to the elder. See? Third world countries, first world countries, this is going to be a worldwide thing. That's why the world is pushing for a digital economy. For a digital ID. for digital infrastructure, for digital currency. The world is going in that direction because the UN said it. It is the beast system being implemented right in front of your eye, and your leaders are playing full role in this implementation of the New World Order, man. We're a trap. Saying, let me there. Rich and poor, whether you have it or you don't, free and banned, because your cash is money. Your raw cash that will become nothing, man, to receive a mark in the earth and earn your forehead. So what they're gonna do, the infrastructure that they're setting up, just like for example JUTC. The JUTC is the Jamaica Urban Transport Company, right? With the JUTC, the bus system, they're trying to go cashless for some almost a decade now. And they come in with some new system the other day. Now it is simple as this. They're telling that them now go remove cash. But when the system get put together and companies saying stop using cash, them have them cashless, them have them digital infrastructure set up in a them bus or in a them company, you will go there with cash, them now go accept it. Because first of all, them never go have cash for gearbox change. There's a whole heap of factors where them are going to try to show you. Them not, with the system now use cash. Where you are going to go with your cash? So you're going to have people who get left behind if they don't get on board. you fuck. Yeah, if you can't see this, man, if you can't see where this is heading, you're doomed. You know what I mean? That's it. You're doomed. Alright, and that no man might buy or sell. It said it, man. No man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Look again. This person, fingers got destroyed. A waste worker whose fingers are damaged by leprosy, seen? Fingers are damaged by leprosy, like many others without the Aadhaar card. She can't get her disability pension or ration. She can't get no food. She can't get no ration. Seen? Let's look at some other. Let me see any other example. An elderly woman had to drag her 100-year-old mother and a cot to the bank at Nuapada district of Odisha as officials refused access to her Jandan Yojana account. Wait. See? Without physical verification. The incident took place 3 days back, but the video is viral on Saturday. Alright. So that be basically from you sign up. See? One of you. So a lot of people have difficulties. You know what I mean? Even if some of them are trying to get on board. This is what it says. One of the reasons for these mass exclusions, because they are about digital inclusion, right? Or financial inclusion, to include everybody, so everybody can be reached, everybody can benefit. But there's a lot of people that are not able to do that. All right, because of various challenges. One of the reasons for these mass exclusion due to the Aadhaar may be that this system, based on biometrics, clearly understands that once a person's biometrics are compromised, the damage is irreversible. One can change a PIN, but when your fingerprint or your password, you can change those. All right, let's look at something else that's going on in Jamaica. Let's look at something else. Same India, things are happening in India. All right. Like much of middle class India, I had no plans of applying as it was voluntary, and I didn't think I needed it. According to the government, the purpose of Aadhaar was to provide an identity to the millions of underprivileged Indians, just like in Jamaica, just like in America. You have a thing with them called Bank Indian Bank. All right, they want to get everybody or give everybody access to a bank account. All right, because that's how you will get paid. If you don't have the system, if you don't have the identity, the digital card, the digital identification, if you don't have your bank account linked to your ID, you won't be able to get paid. That's how the system, that's how the Aadhaar system is. All right. So underprivileged Indians who had no identity documents and as such could not avail themselves of government subsidies or ration for medical treatment. That's why they have this initiative in Jamaica them called Operation Birthright. Yeah, look at this, right? The reason a vast sections of Indians can apply for government identity cards is that they don't have the primary documents. At least, what are the primary documents? At least 2 of these are needed to get any government identity card. Either birth certificates, most don't know their birth dates, and that's why in Jamaica, let's look at it. Operation Birthright. All right, let's look at that. Operation Birthright. Many of you read that. Where am I there? Right. Operation Birthright to target the vulnerable, undocumented Jamaicans. Same thing them do in India. You see? With an estimated 200,000 Jamaicans possess no legal identification, the government is seeking to provide free birth certificate for at least 100,000 of the most vulnerable in this cohort. Though it's Operation Birthright cohorts, though it's Operation Birthright initiative, probably them wants to through its Operation Birthright initiative. Now, the Operation Birthright will target the vulnerable. These vulnerable people, some of them or most of them, don't even, have full information on them birth. Some of them even know them mother proper name. So where the birth certificate office do, or this Operation Birthright do, you know what I mean? Them set up program and set up this thing where you can be assisted. So them go all out, man, just to give you a birth certificate or make it easier for the unregistered, the unregistered, the undocumented, them called undocumented, to be given a birth certificate, because once you get a birth certificate, you're in the system now. That's the beginning of your identification. Them can't track you, them can't do nothing to you if you don't have that. You're off the grid. So this whole initiative is to get you on the grid. And how you're gonna be fully locked into the grid? When them do all of this and put all of this together, give you your national identification card you needs, like we have the people them have them Aadhaar card in India. When them get them ID, to be fully locked into the grid, it's gonna be ultimately when them fling a chip in your hand, and you won't be able to buy or sell without it. You won't be able to get food if you don't have it. You won't be able to get access to certain things, healthcare, food, water, rations, whatever. You're not going to be able to have access to those. See, reducing the number of undocumented people will be crucial as the government gets ready to roll out the national identification system Nids, just like the Aadhaar system, and encourage increased participation in voluntary program. Alright? So let's get Isaiah 5 and 25, I believe. Isaiah 5 and 25. Let's see if I get that. Alright, let's let me word search it. Among my people I found wicked men that more. among my people are found wicked men. 5 and 26 Lord. This is Isaiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. Yea, they set a trap, they catch men. Alright? And that's exactly what they're leading you into. It's digital trap. Alright? You're not gonna realize until you really get it, man. Until you really get catch. Alright? You're not gonna realize that these men are wicked men until they get catch. Now let's look at this. Alright? So we read all of them things there in India. Alright? Now you see what's going on? Look at this. Alright? So Aadhaar is the foundation of India's financial inclusion strategy. Same thing, they meant same thing out here. They want to have a financial inclusion strategy. They're doing it. They have a financial inclusion strategy where they are actually in rotation or in processing right now. In 2016, India removed 85% of currency from circulation. That's 2016. How is it now? This is saying 85% of currency. Let's look at this one. Is saying, I think I the same video, but you have a next video I show you say it's one video say 86%. Seeing? So this is the system that that's the system that him go over there for replicate. And bear in mind, whether PMP or GLP, you know, same two head, same body, two head, same dragon. It's just a two-headed beast. So regardless if it's PMP or GLP, whosoever in power, they have to push this. This is not a Jamaica thing. This is not a political party thing. See? Whosoever is in the leadership seat, whosoever is responsible for the or in government power structure at that time or any time, them have to push the this national identification or this digital society agenda, because it's not their idea. Vision 2030, where Jamaica love to boast about, it's not their agenda for Vision 2030, right? It's a UN agenda. It's called Agenda 2030. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals are UN initiatives, not Jamaica. There's nothing unique that is going on here. The Nids ain't unique. See? You no matter from when them did say them want to do it, overseas it come from. See? It's just that Andrew Holness take it more serious based on whatever coaching him get or whatever them actually make information they make him privy to. There is another video, man. There's another video. I'm gonna pop that. This is when the I don't know if he's a president or the moment Prime Minister Modi announced, Prime Minister Modi announced 500,000 rupee notes are illegal, right? So they phase no cash. The plan is not to use cash. So it is not, and that's the system that they have, and that's the system that Jamaica is trying to replicate according to the Prime Minister. Alright, so India demonetization, at least 47 deaths reported since banknote ban. So it's called, what is demonetization? All right.
Media reports in India say at least 47 people, including bank employees, have died since the demonetization scheme was announced more than 10 days ago. Some reportedly died of shock.
We already can't give face value definition, but let's read on what demonetization is. Investopedia: demonetization is the act of stripping currency units of its status as legal tender. So the 500 and the 1,000 rupee, it's banned. It's no more legal tender. You can't use it to buy nothing again. I see him think they're going to do with all cash. Your paper money that you idolize is going to be worthless, useless in your pocket. All right? It occurs and in your banks. And that's why what you see happening here, there was people rushing in to withdraw.
Others committed suicide.
Some to withdraw their money and some to trade the 1,000 and the 500 rupee. You know, and it caused stampede, it caused chaos. You know, so in their quest to achieve the digital society, and they already know they don't care about who will get left behind. They're trying to get as much people on it as possible. You know, because some gonna die, man. You know, they're willing to sacrifice or to kill, or whosoever want to fall by the wayside fall. You know, but they're on their quest, man, to accomplish their digital identity, digital currency or digital society. Why India ban 86% of its currency? That's the one that is saying 86. It occurs whenever there's a change in national currency. The current form or forms of money pulled from circulation and retired, often to be replaced with new notes or coins. Sometimes a country replace the old currency with a new currency, but the currency what am I gonna replace it with is a digital currency. All right, that's how demonetization are come in. All right, but, yep. So let me read a final precept and then lay it out. Whoa, late. Can't read a final precept and then. What the fuck, man? I mean it right there. Didn't know it was so late. So with that, man, hope this lesson was edifying, to the hopeful elect. With that, we say shalom. Until next time.